Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Keo Daiken. And I wanted to bring you guys a important update, or what really hasn't been reported lately. Um, as you guys know, I was testing the one-shot light gun. This is the first convertible first-person shooter laser targeting controller. Let me go ahead and bring it up here so you guys can see it. This is the original video that the company sent me over. In fact, you could check out their YouTube page, the One Shot Light Gun. This is Cyberpunk 2077, I believe it is. And then, of course, this is the gun working. I was still playing around with it to try to get it to work, but I do have some pros and cons about that. First thing is I am impressed with the technology. I do love the form factor. In fact, everything that it is meant to be. However, even up as until this video, I still never got it configured. Now I did try to use it as a light gun and then also as a controller. Um, Again, I just haven't put a lot of time into it as far as putting forth my best effort to see exactly what I could do. Obviously, it's not as straightforward as just like a regular light gun, because if it was, I would have made a video on it by now. It has a lot of different files and things that you do need to add to have it work. But before I get into any of that, let me go ahead and show you guys my desktop. What you guys? All right, so here is the one-shot light gun. As you guys know, there was a Kickstarter program that started last year, and there was $157,425 pledged for this. So it was a total of 142 backers that I am aware of. And then, of course, if you scroll down here, let's look at the actual campaign. There was 2 or 3 different sets. One, you can either get the gun with the adapter for a console, or get the adapter for PC. So let's bounce back really quickly. Now, remember, this project was originally supposed to start this month. I thought it was February, but it actually has been this month. And there was some hiccups in terms of communication. There was actually, after I got the gun, as you guys saw it, the box was beat to crap. And so I didn't hear back from them for almost a month. It was like 3.5, almost maybe 4 weeks. And then finally, one of the representatives responded back to me, asked me if everything was okay. I tried a few of the updates and a few of the packs, and then finally I was able to get the target sensor working correctly. Now, the gun does work as far as the actual hardware. I just haven't been able to pull the trigger and get a response out of it. But other than that, I mean, right now for the past week and well, I wouldn't say week and a half, I'd say month and a half, I haven't heard from them. I've been waiting on that because even before I did my last video, I didn't hear back from them for a while. I messaged them about 2 weeks ago, and hopefully you guys follow my personal Facebook page or my public Facebook page, where you guys can see all of my updates, so that way I don't have to make small videos about little small stuff. But at any rate, I haven't heard from him. It's been 2 weeks for me sending a text message. The Discord has been quiet for months, and I haven't heard from him. And so I know they have this. Let me go over and let's see, where is it right now. You got 142 backers. You have FAQs. You have updates. I believe you could. It says, yeah, this post is for backers only. I haven't seen anything in regards to this right here. Then there was some pricing confusion. So here are just some of the latest comments that have been posted. In fact, this was posted 8 days ago. Any update for after almost 2 months? He hasn't seen anything early either. This person here, 21 days ago, we are just over a week away from March, when this product is supposed to ship. Are you still on track for that or not? Now, remember, it was supposed to be delivered to people in March, not kickstarted. So there is some concerns. Again, I've been holding on my comments and stuff now for past several months, because that is kind of bothersome, when you donate your money or you put money into a Kickstarter and you haven't heard back from anybody. After a month, it's time to have some updates. That's 25 days ago. So I thought I was the only one not getting updates. 27 days ago, when can I get this item? Has the delivery started? So please, once again, can you reply to my inbox? 2 months ago. So the last message that I received, and a guy I've been in contact with, his name has been Ethan, and they've been pretty straightforward trying to help me out with with some things. But again, I've been still trying to play around with it. Hi, I just managed to get an Xbox Series X. I want to add the adapter for Xbox. Please let me know how I could do that. Thanks. So again, there hasn't been any responses until like 2 months ago. So again, a lot of us on the Discord, we haven't seen anything. So this is about the right time when I actually heard back. So I do have a few pros and cons about the unit. So number one, the main concern that I have is that this is not a universal device, and I know you guys don't have it. So here I'm going to just lay it down to you. In order to use this, you need to have an adapter for console. So even the adapter that I have right now won't work on console. It'll only work on PC. It looks like an Amazon Fire Stick, the adapter that you need to plug it into the PC. On top of that, this is not a universal gun. So my main concern has been, even with this gun, let's say if it had released, even up at this point. Now, I don't know if it's going to release or if there are some hiccups in the system. Maybe they got some computer chip issues, whatever the case might be. But even if it was in full working fashion, you can't use this gun for any type of game. So right now, even though I have it, there's a very small list of games I could use it on. I believe I could use it on Resident Evil 2 Village, Cyberpunk 2077, Battlefield, and then of course there's a few others. Because the only way you could use this gun is with dedicated files. Now, if this device was fully released to the public right now, and let's say they just stopped all developing for the project or in supporting it, that would still be an issue, because without those files to make it work specifically for games, it's not going to work. So right now, if I wanted to use it for Fortnite or Call of Duty, one of the other generic shooting games that are out there in the community, it's just not going to work, because it needs to have those files loaded in the game in order for the gun to recognize. Now, keep in mind, you can't use this online, because apparently if you try to use this online, it erases all the files and then you need to reinstall it and it disables the gun. So that's why you can't use it online. That was a cool thing for me like a few weeks ago when you guys saw me playing around with the AE light gun on the Xbox, because there really hasn't been a light gun dedicated for the new gen consoles. So that's pretty much where it stands right now. Just wanted to give you guys that update. But yeah, this is not a universal gun. And even in its sense, even if you could use it for PC, there's about 4, maybe 5 games right now you could use it with. Again, Cyberpunk, Resident Evil Village. There's a few other ones. All the games that I know that it's capable with right now, if you had it, they've made YouTube videos on it. So yeah, you can't use it with just any generic shooter or first-person shooter, even Half-Life or Counter-Strike. Can't use it for none of those games. So that's really unfortunate, but I mean, I still would hope that this project takes off. I know a lot of you have invested your money with this project, but I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update about what is going on. But again, I'm going to keep pushing through to see what I can get out of this, because you would think that I would be able to at least shoot instantly or just have it respond. I'm probably doing something wrong. It does take some time to get used to it, but it isn't plug and play compatible, maybe like the Wii remote and some of the other things where you could just use it as a mouse. So I was hoping it would respond that way. I mean, it seems like it's straightforward, but it doesn't. I mean, I've watched these videos and followed everything directly, so I will try again. But other than that, guys, I'm just wanting to give all of you an update about what's going on. For those of you who either watched the channel, invested, supported, I've emailed them about 2 weeks ago. Still haven't heard anything, but they've been hit and miss. And these are the comments. A lot of these people here, just even up until 2 months ago, still haven't heard anything themselves. So hopefully this does come out. Hopefully everything is all right. But let me know if any of you have any more updates you want to provide it for me. Just go ahead and mention it, and then I'll make some quick remarks. But honestly, up until I really see something concrete, this will probably be my last video on it. I may make some videos if I happen to still get it working, just to show you guys, how cool it is. And I did see somebody else's video playing Battlefield. I don't know if they really had it working now. I mean, I just, they didn't say anything. They didn't show up, do a tutorial or anything. They didn't showcase it really working. They just, were playing around with it. So I don't know. So, but all I can see is it's supposed to work as it is, but we haven't heard anything. And I'm not going to make a million videos on a project and there's no backing behind it. I mean, that wouldn't make any good sense because you guys are going to sit up here and ask me, what's the dealio? Have a good night, guys. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. Peace out. Later. Bye bye.